Charging Tempest.
Drone squadron MPC expired.
Product removed.
Drone squadron on station.
Threat clear. Target's fried.
CUAV available.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And yes, you read that title correctly. The Profit Specialist might actually be getting removed from Black Ops 4. But here's the kick, here's the funny thing about it. It actually has nothing to do with us complaining about Profit, complaining about the Specialist, and wanting a rebalance within Black Ops 4. It actually has to do with the fact that the wrestler Booker T is currently suing Activision for stealing his alter ego and putting it into the game, aka the Profit Specialist. But before I get any further in today's video, let me go ahead and give my notification squad a shout out. Thank you guys for watching all my videos and live streams. I'm gonna pick out 3 subscribers right now to give a personalized shout out within today's video. Shout out to my man Shoot to Snipe. Shout out to my man Simp YT, who's also a Black Ops 4 YouTuber. Really good, by the way. Recommend you guys check out his channel. And also shout out to my man Actuals for being part of that notification squad, that Gears gang, that Xbox gang, that PS4 gang, and coming out to each and every video and live stream. And if you guys want your own personalized shout out in one of my videos, all you have to do is drop a like on the video, try to get this video to 500 likes, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications on so you never miss a video or a live stream, and as well as comment something down in the comment section. It can literally be anything. I pick 3 subscribers from each of my videos comment section to give a personalized shout out to, and thank you guys for watching my content. But let's get right back on track, man. I have a link in the description. If you guys check it out, read it off with me. The wrestler, Booker T is currently actually suing Activision for stealing his alter ego. Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking this is a good thing, this is fantastic. The Profit Specialist is actually something annoying within Black Ops 4, and the less specialist nonsense, the less specialist weapons and equipment we have to deal with, the better. Now, I'm actually going to be kind of explaining the good and bad things about this and what this actually could mean about the future of Black Ops 4, and also I'm going to kind of relay my opinions on what I think Black Ops 4 needs to do within, future updates to kind of respark this game and get a lot of players that have walked away to actually get them to come back, or hopefully come back to future updates. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and discuss the negatives about this first, then go ahead and talk about the positives. Now, if Activision does actually lose this lawsuit and they do have to actually, kind of pay out Booker T, this is what could possibly happen and what I think actually could happen. Now, 1 or 2 things could happen. Activision is going to have to pay royalties for the Profit Specialist to Booker T. That's going to actually, be a straight royalty for actually putting him into the game. So he's going to get money from that. And on top of that, he's going to get money for all of the microtransactions, all the skins, all that stuff that was tied to Profit. Because there's actually been quite a few of his Profit skins, in the black market shop. So he's going to be getting some money from that. And also, here's the next thing I could see them doing. They could ultimately just take Profit out of the game so he doesn't actually get any future money for any DLC sales, which I could honestly see them doing, and what they quite possibly would do, because Activision would actually be losing out on a lot more money if they just kept it in and then just have to pay him out royalties for 1, including him in the game, and 2, for all the DLC microtransactions that are within this game. Now, this is another thing that could happen that could really hinder Black Ops 4. If they do lose the lawsuit, that is going to be millions of dollars they're going to be losing, because number 1, they didn't notify him, off the bat for, putting him in the game. So he's going to be suing for a ridiculous amount of money because, it was something that just came to him without him being notified. So out of spite, they're going to be getting sued for a lot more money than probably they would have had to pay royalties off the bat. And number 2, because of the loss of money, I fear that we could be coming and realizing that we could be having another Modern Warfare 2 issue on our hands. Now, if you guys are unaware of what happened with Modern Warfare 2, is that entire Infinity Ward dev team they got laid off, they quit, they just weren't there. So that meant that a lot of the updates that were really needed to come to Modern Warfare 2 just weren't actually released. There actually was kind of like a document back in the day that resurfaced that they were actually planning on nerfing a lot of the nonsense within Modern Warfare 2, like One Man Army, Noob, Danger Close, Commando, and kind of rebalancing the game. But those updates never got put into effect because that Infinity Ward dev team just wasn't there. So I kind of feel that this could happen with Black Ops 4 if they do lose this lawsuit, because those patches cost money. It costs money by Treyarch and Activision to actually pay Sony and Microsoft to kind of put those updates through the console itself, so we can actually go ahead and download them. So if they're gonna be losing the money off this lawsuit, they're gonna be losing the money, to pay for that stuff. They might actually not do it because it might not be in their best interest. It might not be worth it in their eyes to actually go ahead and bring out these massive title updates. They could go ahead and change up the black market shop, put small things in the game that don't really require a lot of a massive patch update. Like, I mean by the patch updates, I mean by, adding in, big game mode updates, adding in, DLC weapons, adding in maps, all that good stuff. Everything that's not scheduled, and maybe even the scheduled content may not come to Black Ops 4 now if they lose this lawsuit. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you guys think this would be, a huge hindrance to Black Ops 4 if that were to happen? Personally, if that were to happen, that would be terrible in my opinion. I think that would ultimately just honestly kill the game if that happened. And I kind of want to make this video for you guys today to let you guys know, if one day you guys see maybe on Reddit, or you guys see like a tweet or something like that, or you just don't see any updates to Black Ops 4, actually significant game updates, this could be the reason why. Now, also, here's another good thing. Actually, not really another, but let me transition to some good things that could happen from this. Now, obviously, a lot of us are upset with the specialist. If it does get removed, that's one less specialist we have to deal with, which is obviously a good thing within Black Ops 4. And also, here's kind of like the cynical reality of things. Maybe this is kind of like the wake-up call that Activision kind of needed, because of the devs, laziness of just stealing, an alter ego from somebody else, putting it into the game, pretty much actually just literally copying, the exact, resemblance of Prophet and his description, and putting it into Black Ops 4. Maybe this is what they needed, man. Currently, there's just no competition for Call of Duty. I know a lot of YouTubers have been talking about this. Optimus made a video about it. Foxy made a video about it. I've talked about this on live stream years ago. To be fair, I've talked about this on live stream ever since Infinite Warfare came out, because the past two Call of Duties a lot of people just have not liked. Personally, I like Black Ops 4. I love the gameplay of Black Ops 4. I like the game, but as far as content for a regular player, it just isn't there. Personally, that doesn't affect me because I'm a gameplay tips and tricks channel. I upload gameplay, so I don't really technically need DLC content to make any of the videos on my channel. I'd be perfectly fine without any DLC. But I'm speaking for the large majority of players who want new content to the game, who want new things added to the game. And because of this incident, and if they do lose this lawsuit, this could actually negative affect Treyarch and stun all that growth. And this is something that I feel that Call of Duty honestly might need, man. I feel that since Black Ops 4 isn't doing as hot right now, because Black Ops 4 is kind of in the situation where a lot of players are just scrutinizing Treyarch, just bashing Activision, trying to get on their asses for just to update the game, to fix the problems in the game, to address what the community actually wants to get addressed. This is probably what we need, and hopefully just kind of like let Activision know that, hey, for Modern Warfare 4 we need to step up. I know this is something that a lot of people talk about year in and year out, and it's honestly pathetic that this has to be said, and it's honestly pathetic that they're getting sued in the first place. But it's just the way it is with Call of Duty right now, man. It needs competition. There needs to be some type of game. Now, I'm not talking about Apex or Fortnite because that isn't direct competition. Those are battle royales. There needs to be another first-person shooter, you know, preferably free to play, to challenge Call of Duty to have these devs step out of their comfort places. Because honestly, when there's competition, that's when you're going to be, you know, showcasing your true greatness. You're going to be on your shit, so people are not walking away and leaving their games. And right now, there really is not that game to challenge Call of Duty. I mean, Battlefield, come on now. Battlefield is trash compared to Call of Duty. I'm sorry, that's my own personal opinion. I feel like 99% of the people that are watching this video that are Call of Duty fans, maybe even YouTubers themselves, can, you know, honestly just agree with me that Battlefield compared to COD, it's trash. You know, Battlefield, I can appreciate the Battlefield game, but as far as just straight gameplay, getting in, gunning people down, having a good time, it just doesn't compete, and it will never compete with Call of Duty. So, but there needs to be a game that does. Back in the day, it was Halo. Now there's literally nothing. I feel that if there would be another, you know, free-to-play FPS game to kind of challenge Call of Duty, it would, you know, honestly, you know, respark the devs, you know, kindle to actually go ahead and make a game that is worthwhile, that people will be playing throughout the entire year and enjoy, man. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think this is a negative for Black Ops 4, a positive for Black Ops 4? This gameplay you guys are seeing right now was old as molasses, but I feel that you guys, you know, will want to see some older gameplay, win specialists, you know, not really special, but win score streaks, win ham on Black Ops 4. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, man. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.